welcome back to my channel. I'm wearing a lot of glitter today, and I have disco hair because tonight, Friday, hopefully I'm getting this up today, the Weekly Rental Podcast is doing Bohemian Rhapsody, so I'm dressed up for it, and I think that's fun. The link is in the description box always. If you guys like pop culture, movies specifically, actors and actresses, definitely check us out over there. We're live every Friday, and we're going to start posting more videos, hopefully, on other days of the week. Anyway, I am here today to talk to you about my plans for Camp NaNoWriMo, April 2021. So I'm really excited. I am writing a novel. Initially, my plans continue to change for Camp NaNo. Who knows what it'll change to in the next 2 weeks? Hopefully not too much. But it started out, I was going to write a series of short horror stories. You guys gave me the prompts I needed on Instagram, and I just kind of shuffled those around and made up my own little character arcs. But then as I was building these characters and the things I wanted to happen to them, I kind of realized they're all related. They're all interconnected. So I was like, cool, this is going to be a book. So as of right now, my working title is Shadow Town. I know, mysterious, spooky, but it is essentially a horror about a small town which is overwrought by these looming shadows. There's a lot of suspense, and the town people don't really know what's going on. There's a lot of they see things out of the corner of their eyes and stuff like that, and they can't quite figure out why. My initial inspiration, this has been building in my mind for a very long time now, this kind of concept of this small town. Last September-ish, my husband and I started reading Salem's Lot on audio on a car ride, and that Salem's Lot is all about a tiny small town, Salem's Lot, Jerusalem's Lot, and just the whisperings and goings on. I always loved that concept of horror, and so I always wanted to write it, but I didn't fully have any of the characters interconnected. But then I thought of the Unsolved Mysteries episode on Netflix. I think it's in the first season. There's a tiny town in Massachusetts that they all experience this UFO experience, essentially, and they all started calling into the radio station because this was in the 60s, and just bombarded the radio station with several accounts of seeing these lights and strange things happening and children going missing and stuff like that. And so I was okay, that's fascinating. My story is not going to be about aliens. I say that now. Watch end of April, I'm so my alien story. Anyway, my story is not about aliens. It's about these interdimensional monster ghost creature things. I don't know. It's an amalgamation of a bunch of different inspirations. So I'm really excited to work on it. I've just started brainstorming. I have there's 3 main characters that we're going to deal with. There's a pilot who's a private pilot, aviation mechanic, maybe. He kind of does odd jobs around town. He's the Luke Danes. That's how I imagine him. The Luke Danes of this small town. And then the other main character is a radio host. She also grew up there. She does the late night, rush hour traffic until 1 a.m. or whatever shift. And so this small town, that's how they depend on getting their news, is they get off work and they're okay, I'm gonna pop on the radio, see what she has to tell us about the latest town gossip, stuff like that. So I love her character. I've had her in my mind for a really long time. And then the third character is going to be the newcomer, because I love this idea of an outsider coming into a small town, and he has a really troubled past. I don't want to give too much away, but and I'm thinking he's going to be a writer, because if he's constantly traveling into new small towns, he has to have one of those jobs that you can like have anywhere. And like, it's so cliche for a horror writer to put a writer in their story. Bleh. And that's like the main character in Salem's Lot is a writer also, and he like moves back to Salem's Lot and whatever. But I kind of like that I hate the cliche so much. Like, I think it's really fitting for his character. So I'm really excited about that. And then I also am going to mix in all of these small town characters from all these prompts that you guys gave me on Instagram. So I'm really, really excited to like build these characters and give them like juicy gossip of their own. And I think it's going to be really fun. I'm really, really excited for it. So I'm like kind of planning now. I'm a pantser at heart. So I write the scenes that come into my head. So I'm going to do that for camp. And I'm really excited about it. My goal for every month this year so far has been 50,000 words. So even though I know camp is traditionally 30,000, I'm going to make it 50,000. Also because I want to get as much of this book busted out as I can. If I could get my zero draft taken care of, that'd be incredible. That's the goal. So that is my camp project. I'm really, really excited about it. I also just wanted to tell you a couple of the other plans that I have for camp. I want to post on YouTube. I don't want to commit to every day in April because I don't know that I can make that. But I'm thinking if I stick to my 3 lives a week schedule, so I'm going to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday on YouTube for now, as far as I know. Just do a live for like an hour each of those days. And then the days that I'm not doing a live, I'm going to try to post a video. We'll see how it works out. I'm really excited. I'm definitely going to do weekly vlogs. So if anything, you will get one video a week that's like a vlog of how camp is going, how my book is going, etc. So I'm very excited about that. Otherwise, yeah, I'm going to be on Instagram every day, which I kind of already am now. You guys can see in my stories. I'm like so excited about this story that I'm going to want to talk about it a lot. So if you want to hear about it and like follow on this journey with me, then you can come hang out on like any platform, basically any platform. I have it all linked in the description box. I'm really, really excited about it. I have a couple of other, like I want to do a 10K day. I want to, give myself rewards, things like that. I'm going to post more videos here about like my camp survival kit and stuff like that. So definitely check back in for those as well. Yeah, I'm just really excited. So I'm really happy. Thank you all for allowing me to have this platform to talk about my books because I'm really excited about it. And I want you to be excited too and like involved. Like that's why I like putting those questions and polls and stuff on Instagram, because I think I would be so much more invested in a story if I knew that I had involvement in it. Like if I knew that I named a character or whatever, and maybe I'm just being a lazy writer and I want you to name my characters for me. Okay, no, that's not it. But genuinely, like how exciting is that to like be a part of something? So I'm really excited. Thank you for coming and being here. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And come talk to me in my live streams. And anything else? Oh, definitely check out the weekly rental because my husband and I have way too much fun talking movies. And what's better than Bohemian Rhapsody? We'll get into it later. Thank you. Bye. Let me know in the comments if you're writing something for camp because I want to follow you. Okay, bye. Look at Cozy. She's so cute. Okay, bye actually now. Bye.